Yo, what's up guys? It's Piosi, the CryptoPie, and today in Crypto Trading Basics we're going to be talking about support and resistance. These are very basic techniques in order to, spot where to buy and where to sell. And what better chart to do that on than NEO to Bitcoin. NEO right now is going up, guys, alright? And it's looking absolutely nice. If we see a breakout here, who knows where we're going, okay? I mean, I can do some Fibonacci extensions, but today is about support and resistance. And this works on all kinds of time frames, right? So if we just, for example, we start with the daily, okay? So I'm just going to change this tool over here to horizontal lines so I can put support and resistance lines. Alright, so just showing you, I can put a line, okay? So, well, if we just look at this chart here, you see that and they are zones, okay guys? Support and resistance are zones. But for example, over here, you can see, let's start with support. There's real support down here, right? Support is basically where the wicks went, and then it went back up, like it bounced there. So you can see, let's put a line here. There's real support there, it shouldn't go under there. Now, when did it ever go back there? Over here, and you see it went a little bit under there, okay? That's why I say it's an area, okay? So it was under there for a little bit, but you see it didn't go much under there. So if I would want to draw an area here, we could do it simply like this. So this is our area of support, and we just go on, okay? So where's the next, or like you see here, we had support here and we had resistance here. So guys, you see, for example, when we started here, let me zoom in here, right? I'll show you guys. So when we started, NEO hit the market, boom, dumped. This is the Binance, right? It hit this resistance, okay? Then it went back down, back to the support line. See, support and resistance. So you see it bouncing here, okay, you can buy, fine. And then we go back to resistance, but we break through. Now, then you see the next red candle is, testing that resistance line, which now changed into support. So then we go higher up, higher up, higher up. So this is what we call, like, here's nothing here, okay? For now, we have nothing here. So then we go further up, further up, further up. And this is kind of like, if I just wanna, so if I change this to lines, I get a nice one here, right? So I put that here, but then I go back to candles, and what do I see? I see a resistance area, okay? Big area of resistance is here. So that's our resistance. So now we already got our resistance points, and we got our resistance area and our support area for the whole chart, okay? That is just the main resistance area. I know this is very big because of the wicks, but nonetheless, they are wicks, guys, okay? So where else do we see a resistance and also support area? Well, when this went back down, you see over here, we had a bounce. Okay, this is considered a good bounce. So where do I draw my line? I will draw it about here, right? Here we have another resistance and support area. If we make it an area, I'll be nice. I'll put it like something like this. Okay, so we have another support and resistance area. Now you will see the market reacts to this. We go down, we go down, we go down. We go down, boom, it reacts to it because it comes in this area and it takes a little step back, and then it tries immediately again and it pops out of it. Okay, NEO is very strong at the moment, but you can still see, even though it's very strong, it reacts to this area because it recognizes from before. Price remembers history. So now we have some more small zones. Where do we see something, guys? We went down here, here's the bounce. We went up here, here's the bounce back down. So you could say this is another point of interest, right? Not as strong as the other one, however, it is a point of interest. So here we have another area, significant area of you know, where something will most likely happen. So you see, we went through and then it was a nope. We needed to test it again and then go further. So guys, it's very simple, you know, once you get used to this, to see support and resistance. Now let's see how good it works on a smaller time frame. So we get rid of all of this and we go to the 1 hour and we go just look at this, okay? We're just gonna zoom in at a random part of the chart. We see some support down here, some resistance up here, some resistance up here. So you can see that when it hits this, it bounces. So what would happen if this didn't go up but go back down? It will most likely go around this area again. Remember guys, it's an area, it's not an exact space. So it would go around here and then bounce back up, right? That's what we would assume, at least. Trading is all about probability. So yeah, you would just look for a bounce there. If it bounces, you go in, because you go back up for the trade up here. This is purely for trading, guys. And what happened here? It bounced here because there's resistance here, and we went to the cloud, but that's for another video. I will explain what the Ichimoku cloud is and why I use it, but that's another support level. So yeah, and we can just go through the whole chart. We can post some resistance here, I mean support and resistance lines here. These are all areas of significance, right? You see there was a bounce here, and then it was hard to go through there because, you know, there was a bounce before. Then we finally go through and we find the old support. It was probably an old support area at some point. If we just go back in time, yeah, you see, so it went actually a little bit lower than this first support, but still in the area. So guys, that's how support and resistance areas work. They work in every time frame. We do one more before I stop the video, and that is you know, just like some 6 hour. You will see it works on any. Okay, so here we have resistance, here we got support. This is just very fast, right? We got some support here. Why is it? It's having a hard time here, right? Because our ultimate resistance point, if I don't even look at the area, this is very important to break. If this breaks, we have a breakout, because this was the resistance point up here for NIO. Okay, so if we go back up here and we break it, it's very bullish. So for now, we just and also if it goes back down, well, where do we most likely go? Well, this wick here, right? Here we have another point of significance. Here is another point of significance. So you can just put them on your chart if you want. I don't like to use it so much anymore, the support and resistance lines, because last but not least, guys, I like to use the Fibonacci, and all you have to do then is take the Fibonacci tool from the bottom all the way to the top, and you get these support and resistance lines kind of automatically, okay? Because they are all, you see that it started at the 1, well, that is obviously support. Then we have a resistance area around the 886, another support and resistance area around the 786, another support and resistance area around the 618. You can see that here, and then another one around the 0.5, another one around the 382, and another one around the 236. So it works the same way, guys, because if I would just do like this, right? We have like an area, let's say here. We have an area, let's say here. These are all important areas, right? These are just all important areas, and that's, I just, you know, I want you guys to understand that. So when you see a bounce on these areas, it's most likely that you go back up to the old area of resistance. So if you understand support and resistance, you won't panic so much, and you'll make some good trades, guys. Anyone can do this. You know, I can transfer this skill to anyone. I've also, it's hard, you need to believe in it, but when you see it happen over and over and over, trust me, you will start believing in it. And then we have another area up here, right? So So this is just basically our areas, right? And if we go to the 1 hour, it will see that. So that's actually very spot on. So that's just how it works, guys. Back to 6 hour. I'll remove this all. That's just how support and resistance works, guys. So you can either use the lines, remember this tool, the horizontal line, or you can use the Fibonacci. And to put your support and resistance lines on, I like to use the Fibonacci tool, but you know, some people only want to use support and resistance lines. Just one big tip, guys, don't put too many support and resistance lines on there. You know, you saw I only put basic ones, but you have some people that be like, oh, there's one here, and then there's one here, and then there's one here, and there's one here, right? And if you do that, if you keep adding, like, look at this. My chart is going mental, right? Mental. Only put like areas. That's why I say I'm a huge fan of areas, you know. Like one here. I just do this even without Fibonacci, right? One here. I can just see it. Like this one here. So you get the point. You get the point. I like to use areas, guys, because I'm more of a swing trader. If you are a day trader, you need to add all these small ones. But that is so you know what's going on with the chart. But guys, that is how support and resistance works. I hope you guys, you know, learned something from this. Also, guys, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where we talk about ICOs, where we talk about trading, well, you know, where we all talk among each other, and I help you. I answer a lot of stuff as well there. And also join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I put new ICOs for you guys to go in. Yesterday we went into Selfkey. It's already going on KuCoin. Tomorrow, most likely already a double up, or perhaps even 5x or 10x. Who knows? Alright, it was hard to get in. So if you're in, you know, congrats. If not, oh well. There's always another ICO. I already posted 2 more. There's Matrix Chain and there's Zpin. You know, Zpin is kind of like Fiverr on the blockchain. Fiverr, you know, it's making creative stuff for other people and get paid for it. And then Matrix Chain is like a whole blockchain platform. Blockchain platforms always do well. So yeah, guys, don't miss out on anything good like that. Join up with the CryptoPies feed as well. And guys, both links will be in the description below for the Telegrams. And you know, as you can see, the website I use for this charting is tradingview.com. So just go to that website and you can test all these things out yourself, except for time frames like the 6 hour, etc. You need to be pro, but it's a membership. But you will have 4 hour. You know, it's very similar. I mean, you just miss a few bits and bobs there, but it's all fine, right? So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.